Hi, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, let's find out what's the energy for today. What are the messages that are coming through that are offering clarity, wisdom, guidance, and insight. So some of you are tapping into new creations, creating something new. Some of you feel like you're on the verge of becoming something new. I'm hearing like identity shift. So like you're not resonating with things that elevation is what I'm hearing. Certain things that you used to be okay with, people, places, and things, you're now in this energy of becoming something new, or others feel like you're becoming something new for whatever reason. But I get for most of you, that's because you've set boundaries with them, or set boundaries, proper boundaries, I'm hearing, for yourself. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here today. I feel like this goes here. 2 with fruit. And 2 that come from the trunk. So I get this energy that those of you who are setting boundaries, you're finding things moving a little easier, a little sweeter. You're finding that you're able to create in your energy that much better. And unfortunately, some may not like the boundaries that you've set. But I get this energy that you guys are doing it more so for you. So we have the leaves here today, leaf, and then we have the fruit and the flower. So when I speak of the leaves and the fruit and the flower, this is about the tree and the different stages and the different aspects of the tree. So it's like I'm getting higher vibrational energy. You're at the top of the tree. So I'm feeling light energy for some of you. And that's because we're dealing with the leaves and the fruit and the flowers. So things are fruiting, are flowering for you. Even the leaves are starting to grow for many of you. So there's this energy of consideration. Some of you are considering things. You're considering these new creations. You're considering these becoming something new, like taking a new direction. And this direction could be in a multitude of ways. We'll get more in it. It could be spirituality for some of you. It could be in business with others of you. It could be in your connections for others of you, especially with us having tenderness with true love and compassion on the board. But you're in this energy of consideration. And you're wanting to balance some things out. So that's where this energy of creating boundaries, because I get this energy that many of you are releasing the constraints you've had on yourself, but you're doing this in a way still where it doesn't allow you, I'm hearing, to be taken advantage of, because you guys are very generous people. There's this energy of generosity, especially with the apple here. So some of you are feeling this new zest for life, is how I'm seeing a lot of this. So let's get deeper into this. Let's find out what's going on. I'm gonna pull some, I think we're gonna go to the tarot right now. Yeah. And I get this energy that many of you, others can feel your enthusiasm for life, this newness that you have within you. Give me, I'm going to take one for each, please. Um, One for each. Let's find out. What is this new innovation? What are these innovations? I feel like also that some of you, because of these new innovations, and I feel like a business energy, something with money, relationships too, but this could be business partnerships, okay? So give me something for card number 20, innovations and new creation for the collective, okay? That's a lot. When it comes to the new creations, we have the Tower, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So definitely the emotions are on the board today with all of this cup energy and the Queen of Cups. So with this new, give me something for the Wings of Light as well. Wings of Light. With this new innovation, with the newness and creation, it's like someone wants to create new energy with you. Now, when a tower moment happens, and a tower, I don't always see it as a bad thing. I see a tower as, you have to take it as it resonates for you. A tower as something that's wiping away what wasn't strong. And it may have been strong, but it's just time for something new. New innovations, new creation, being wiped out. Finding this passion, something you're passionate about, a person you're passionate about. For many of you, this it does have to do with a person, with it being the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Some of you don't want to take this offer. It could be because you have many options for some of you, or someone feels that they have options. Others of you, it's because you're seeing clearly about your innovations. You're seeing through the illusions, and you're just like, yeah, nah, I think I'm good. I'm going to continue in this new direction that I'm going on. And that's how you're becoming something new. And many of you, you're moving quickly with it. You're moving quickly into balance. You're moving quickly into healing, and you're resting. You're like, I'm good. I'm over the heartbreak. I'm feeling more balanced. And I just want to rest now. Like, I don't want the drama. I don't want the headache. Yeah, you can keep all of that. I'm good on that. Like, I do still have faith for everything that's happening in my life. I've been through the heartbreak, healed from that, kept the faith. And I'm in this new energy right now, and it just is what it is. I'm releasing all of these constraints. Give me something for this river of blessing and releasing constraints, please. Okay, wait, I saw anything else? I saw something turn over. Yeah, you're releasing the constraints, and for many of you, this releasing of the constraints is you just saying, I'm going at it alone. I'm good on my own. Call me the cat lady or being single, but right now I feel abundant. Just listening to the birds sing and like seeing what's growing in this garden, what newness is coming up for this season. Like, I'm good. That's what I'm hearing. Tell me about this tenderness with true love and compassion. Thank you. We have the Strength card, the Magician, and the Five of Cups. Yeah. You're releasing it with tenderness, with compassion. And some of you, you release someone that you truly have love for, but it's like you feel the need to stand in your strength and use the tools that you have available to you, for you, and through you. And you're like, I feel bad about it, but it's time to go. Like, I'm no longer going to be crying over these 3 cups that spilled over. I'm taking these 2 and I'm sending you love, but I'm letting this cycle in and I'm starting fresh. I'm moving on. And this has you having to set boundaries. So give me this setting boundaries with threshold and honor. Setting boundaries, please. Did I see something turn over? I did. Setting boundaries, Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're protecting your own honor. And you're courageously, ambitiously moving forward with the new thresholds, with the new innovations that are coming forward for you. Give me something with this eucalyptus, please. Eucalyptus. Okay, wait. Let me get some shuffling on that. Yeah, for a lot of you, this definitely has to do with a partnership. Card number 20 here. That's 2. You're being innovative about your partnerships. You're being innovative with who you decide to create with, and deciding to take on new creations, I'm getting for many of you. So take it as it resonates, okay? Many of you feel like you've been generous in the past. You may continue to be generous. It's you're deciding and letting it resonate, but it's like you're released. Okay, give me a second. I want to sit with that energy for a minute. Sit with that for a minute. Give me a... Okay, let me get something for this eucalyptus energy. You guys I get this energy that there's this wanting to balance things out. Like, because many of you are generous, and I'm getting also generous with your energy, you're putting up boundaries because some others don't know when, like, enough is enough. So it's like you're wanting to strike this balance between being generous and setting boundaries. It's like you want to bless others with a full and open heart, but I get when many of you had a full and open heart, you got 3 swords stabbed in your heart. However, still being in this energy, you feel affectionate, you feel tenderness, compassion, and care towards people, towards others, right? And in this energy of feeling compassion, even I get this energy like even when they annoy you, you're still affectionate toward people. And so you're still wanting to let your actions reveal a sense of generosity, whether it's material, whether it's spiritual, or whether it's emotional. So it's like you're doing your best to set healthy boundaries so that others know that, yes, I'm generous, yes, I'm compassionate and caring. But you're not wanting it to become where you're in this energy of people pleasing. Many of you are on the verge of reaching higher heights, though. And so it's like you can see things from a higher perspective. You're seeing a newness in certain situations. You just have to take it as it resonates. But I get this energy that love is your energy. Like, and love is one of the most highest vibration of energies, but you're not letting people play with your heartstrings or play on you emotionally. Still finding a way, though. I get this. Ay, ay, ay. Balancing, balancing. I keep hearing balancing. Balancing, balance, balance, balance. Give me something for this eucalyptus, please. Eucalyptus with balance. Eucalyptus, please. Thank you. You got it upside down, so turn it right side up. And turn your deck right side up. Okay. Oh, there's two. Okay, so many of you are being recognized for having the balance. By higher forces. So like in the ethers, you're being celebrated for keeping the balance, even though some took advantage of your generosity. And it's like you're being celebrated because of your enthusiasm to continue to grow and evolve spiritually. For some of you, you're going to be connecting with others because you're balanced, I'm getting new spiritual teachers, masters, connections coming in to assist you to keep the balance. Now take it as it resonates. Some of you are going to be slow down. You're giving it. Just relax, okay? Enjoy the message. It's because I got somewhere to be in a little while, and my mind is, So anyway, back to the reading. Many of you are becoming spiritual teachers. You're learning to balance your emotions. You're learning to set proper boundaries. You're still enthusiastic about your spiritual growth. You're still enthusiastic about being generous to others and leading by example is what I'm getting also. Many of you are going to be connecting with others that are in this energy that are going to assist you to elevate, to take it to the next level, assist you to staying balanced as well. There's this energy of enthusiasm, though. I really do feel this surge of energy that's like new, right? So that's it. Many of you are figuring out how to trust yourself, to trust when these new connections are coming in, because you don't want to be stuck in the energy of past heartbreaks and things that went wrong. And I get that many of you won't, because you've done the healing here. Star card, you kept the faith. Even in the ethers, it's being recognized that you're keeping the faith, doing your best to express healthy emotions, express tenderness, compassion, care, and you're keeping your thoughts in check, like not staying focused on past hurts. For many of you, you've transformed those past hurts into acts of love, into acts of kindness by trusting your intuition. And I get that's because many of you have this strong connection to your soul and to your soul's vision. You're able to see the bigger picture, and so that's why you're doing your best to stay balanced, still offer generosity, still offer compassion, still move into the sweetness of life. But there is this energy to ground these emotions that are coming up. Being enthusiastic, allowing your energy to be infectious. But as you're in these upper realms, for many of you connecting with higher intelligence, there is this energy to ground yourself. As above, so below. You don't want it's like, so what I'm actually hearing is that the information, the wisdom that you're receiving, many of you will be grounding that wisdom to bring balance to others. So it's like you're in the upper realms, you're in the ethers, you're connecting with higher wisdom. That's where many of you are moving into these leadership roles, leadership abilities, and get grounded so that you're able to stay grounded as you're grounding in this information. Okay, you get what I'm saying? It's like when you're connecting to the higher realms, it is necessary for you to also be grounded. And this is more so because you're grounding in divine wisdom, higher intelligence, okay? Light codes. You're grounding in bringing forth downloads. And so that takes big energy, you know? And as a lot of this energy is coming in, there's this, it benefits you to make sure you're grounded within self, going outside, getting into nature, taking off your shoes, walking in the grass, listening to the birds sing, meditating, praying. Whatever the method is you use for grounding, some of you are going to be in the energy of amping that up because there is light codes, there are downloads, there is insight, there is clarity, there is wisdom that is coming forth, okay? And so set the boundaries. If you need the time to yourself, take the time to yourself to discover exactly what you're capable of achieving. And that's what's happening. That's where these new innovations are coming forward. Many of you are about to discover what you made of, baby. Yes, it's like you already know that you have things inside of you. Some of you may have doubted because of past hurts and restraints, but it's not being focused on that now. It's about the vision and seeing the bigger picture. So this is going to take stepping out of your comfort zone. This is going to be stepping into a new identity for many of you. And I feel like some of you are so enthused about it. You're like, yes, divine, bring it. What am I truly capable of? I am open to all of my capabilities, spiritually, materially, physically. Let's do it, is what I'm hearing. So stay focused on the vision, too many, and the bigger picture. Just one, please, so I can keep the table neat. Thank you. Yeah, it's like with the Daga's rune here, it's a new dawn, a new day, and I heard that you're feeling good. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. See that? New dawn, new day. And there's this enthusiasm that I keep feeling. I told you it's like big energy. So it's like with this new dawn, with this new day, some of y'all feel like dancing, baby. Like, bring it, divine. I'm trusting you. Like, I'm ready to express myself, express my capabilities. I'm going to step into this vision that the divine, that I'm co-creating with the divine. I've reflected on the past. The past hurts. I'm resting now. I'm healed. I'm keeping the faith. I'm moving in this energy of abundance. I have an abundant mindset, standing in my strength, using the tools that I've been granted, allowed, and I'm capable of wielding these tools, the coins, the pentacles, the sword, the cup with the emotions, and the mindset. I'm getting over the past hurts, and I am fully able, ready, and capable. And that's what's up. Feel like wrapping the message up there, but let's go a little bit deeper. Let's see what else is going on. I really do feel like that's the message. Yeah, because many of you are becoming like the superhero of your life. You're recognizing the new dawn, the new day. You're feeling the new energy, new creation, and innovations in a new way. Dang, did I just rhyme that? I got to go back and hear that. The new dawn, the new day, feeling the innovations and the new creations in a better way. Bop, bop, bop. Yo, superhero, card number 34. Your balance, you're feeling stability. Like, you know that I feel like it's springtime. Like the sun is coming out, the flowers and the fruit are blooming. Like you got apples and oranges and bananas and papaya and avocado and mangoes and pineapple. Yes. And you getting them where straight from the tree, no GMO. So this is like no fakeness, no like I'm generous, but I will set the boundary. Pluck your ass from the tree because you're a rotten fruit and put you in my compost bin where you'll do some good. Don't get it twisted. And that's where many of you are standing with it. It's like you're seeing through the illusions and it's like you don't have time for it because there are bigger visions and bigger things that are happening. And you're like, I'm rocking with the divine and I got to do what I got to do right now. This is that season. So many of you are stepping into this innovation, new creations, becoming something new and moving like the speed of light. I don't know how fast that is, but it sounds and feels pretty fast to me right now. So, yeah, you're trusting your inner knowing, trusting your connection to the divine, honoring your inner knowing and being fearless and standing strong. I also get this energy that many of you are connecting to like your divine feminine energy. Some of you also may be healing connections with your mother. Like mother, you're facing the mother wounds, I'm hearing from many of you. Those of you who also have crossed over loved ones like mothers, grandmothers, they're connecting with you at this time to offer you this medicine of healing, the maternal lineage, the maternal aspect of your lineage. There's also this healing of mothers with their children. Many of you are taking a new aspect, taking on new ways of, I heard disciplining your children. Like it's not about the beating anymore. It's about allowing them to express their emotions, fully express who they are, but still in a very healthy way. Like not necessarily... Well, okay, I was going to say not necessarily allowing them to throw the temper tantrum, but even if they throw a temper tantrum, it's not you saying, shut the F up, or pushing them into, it's like you're finding healthy ways to discipline now. Ways that are beneficial for both the child and the mother. And that's what's up. And it is going to take being fearless and standing strong, especially if you weren't necessarily parented in that way. So there's this energy that many of you are reparenting, finding ways to bring the connections together where there's actually communication after. It's not, I told you to do something, so just do it. Do as I say, not as I do. You're like leading by example. And this is confirmation. And this is setting it up so that now your children also are receiving better ways to, when they become parents, to strengthen the bonds with their children. That's hot right there. So honor your inner knowing. That's real hot right there. Because many of you are reflecting on how you have grown and you're like, it has to be a better way. And so you're becoming the superhero of your life and you're finding the better way. And it is definitely taking you to be fearless and stand strong. But as we release these constraints, it is possible, right? All things are possible. Let's go here. What do you have for us today? Some of these cards so big for my hand. There we go. And this is going to take for many of you journeying within. This is a part of that reflection where you're recognizing where you may not have had some healthy discipline in your life, but being disciplined enough to seek out the wisdom, to seek out the insight, to seek out the guidance, even if that means like taking parenting classes. And on another aspect, for those of you that are coming into like partnerships, getting like partner counseling where you're both able to express with a neutral third party. And this third party is not somebody sleeping with somebody else. This is somebody who has the wisdom, the insight, higher knowledge to assist you in allowing you to freely express and communicate, and your partner to do the same as well. Now, this can also trickle over into the mother, father, and the child aspect too, where there's someone who can allow the child to express and communicate for themselves, and then the parent to do the same, and then see where there's the common ground and how that common ground can be elevated. Okay, that's a lot. Wow, come on, that's a lot. I can't, that's too many for the board today. I need less, please. Give me less. Thank you. And they still came out the same exact ones. Bruh, stop. Okay, fine. Fine, I heard you. You gotta give me a bigger table. Many of you, this is allowing you, assisting you to step into your leadership abilities and find a more creative way of leading by example. Not just bossing your kids around because I'm the boss of you. No, baby, I'm leading by example. Let mommy, let daddy show you that there's a better way to communicate, to express your feelings to your husband, to your wife. Like, baby, I'm here for you. Like, talk to me. Like, let's find a way for us to connect, okay? So many of you are stepping into these leadership roles within your household, within your business, for some of you. Definitely when it comes to your emotions, okay? And so this is the beauty of it all. This is the beauty of life. This is also where miracles are happening, because you're courageously taking a look at the unhealthy habits, the unhealthy lines of communication, allowing this growth and focusing on the growth that's happening, focusing on the change, being the change you want to see within your family, within your relationships. Like, I don't know, this reading is hot today. And it does seem like it's going to take a miracle. I just heard that song. Yes, it's going to take a miracle. But guess what? Miracles are possible, and they do still happen today. What is it said? You would do greater things, right? So this is that energy of taking responsibility, being in that leadership role, taking and having the courage to allow yourself to focus on growth in all aspects. Growth is a beautiful thing. Seeing the beauty in the growth and focusing on it. Miracles do still happen. And there can be a miracle in your relationships that change them, where each person is growing. There can be growth within the family where parents weren't getting along or communicating or being the healthiest with their children. There is a miracle that can happen even within our world today, where we take back the families. We're not giving it over to IT or to the government or anyone else to show us the standards of what a family is. Is that going to be a miracle? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. When their odds are so stacked. You see how these cards are stacked? So stacked against the family today. But miracles are possible. Card number 31. 31 and 31. I feel like that's the angel number today. That's set forward with the balance again. I'm going to take these both and put them here. So these can go there. Let me get up on that 3131 for a second. Hold on. Let's see what that number's all about. That's the number for today, all right? 3131. Let's see what it is, though. $3131, a meaning for career and money. Wealth, prosperity, and advancement are in your future. You just need to make them happen. 3131 is a wonderful time of deep healing. See, it's going to take deep healing of the family. Inner transformation and tuning into your inner wisdom. 3131 also means that your angels are so excited for you to experience the magic that is coming your way, baby. And I feel like this magic, y'all, is like not just material. We saw that too. So like there's money coming for many of you, but I feel like this is within the relationships and partnerships and family. And that's how you're connecting to this higher wisdom. Remember I said we were talking like many of you are elevated, so it's the leaves in the tree. Today we're not with the roots and the trunk, but there is still this energy of getting grounded. But this is, thank you. This is about divine feminine energy with the Vesica Pisces here and how all things come together. So you have the masculine and you have the feminine, and then it's that coming together in the middle here. This is where things are birthed. This is where the new innovations come forward. This is where the divine feminine is healed. Queen of Wands energy here. The Star, Nine of Pentacles. This is where when the divine feminine is healed, the family structure also receives an infusion of healing. I get this energy about inner child also. So, being fearless and standing strong, seeing the bigger picture. Let's go here. What do we have for today? Ay, ay, ay. We have manifestation. See, healing the distorted feminine and the inner peace. That's why this Vesica Pisces is here. Whether you're a man or a woman, those of you who are resonating with this energy, there's like, how I'm hearing this is the new innovation. Many of you are tapping into. It's like you're called. You're part of this collective wave that's here to usher in this healing for the divine feminine. You have a very special, like, not to say everyone else isn't special, but this right here, yo, this right here, this right here is like a tsunami wave right here. And when this collective wave comes in, it is washing out a lot of this distorted feminine energy. It's, for many of you, a part of your manifestation abilities, what you came here to manifest. And you're finding the inner peace in knowing this, that certain cycles, card number 9 here for distorted feminine, is ending. Many of you are able to tap into your emotions, to learn to channel your emotions in a healthier way. And there's this energy, because there's masculine energy that I'm feeling here. It's like many of you know that you came to support this mission. So like you support it in different ways. You support it by first balancing out your masculine and your feminine. Second, by recognizing if there's any distorted feminine within you and within your family, because a lot of the men themselves have been raised by distorted feminine energy. Mothers who were angry, having to work 2 and 3 jobs, not really able to be there, putting more responsibility on the children when they were children, where they didn't get a chance to be a child, but actually was an adult. Even in your 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, you're cooking, making food, and not really connecting with childlike activities. Do you get where I'm going? And so a lot of the men even have that distorted feminine energy that is necessary to heal within themselves, so that they can so that they are able to support healthier, balanced relationships, even with their partner and for their children. Oh, this energy just got heavy. Listen. I just need a minute to breathe, okay? When we talk about distorted feminine, I just got a tidal wave of different ways where there is so much distorted feminine energy. And this isn't about blaming. This isn't about blaming. It's about recognizing and then implementing, not just taking the actions, actually implementing, because you can become aware of something and then still not know how to shift it into a different vibration where it's more of a healing and beneficial timeline. So when we look at today, there's an attack, and I'm just going to say it point blank, period. You can agree with me or not. You can unsubscribe or not. There's an attack, an agenda on the family dynamic. We see it in a multitude of ways. Here we go. There are men that want to be women, distorted feminine energy. There are women that want to be men, distorted feminine energy. There are mothers that haven't healed from their own childhood wounds of being teenage moms and not having their own childhood, distorted feminine energy. There are mothers that are in competition with their younger daughters, sleeping with their boyfriends and things like this. Distorted feminine energy. There are masculines who were taught not to cry from their mother, man up. There are masculines that were quote unquote their mother's boyfriend because they had to become men of the house when they were still children. There's so much for us to reflect on when it comes to the distorted feminine energy. The good thing about this, the caveat, is that we have more tools and awareness available to us. And this wave of those that are here to support that movement, especially with the Vesica Pisces here, to elevate that timeline, to elevate distorted feminine energy and replace it with a divine feminine essence. I'm hearing the divine say, you are appreciated for stepping into that role. Confirmation. And to not take it lightly. Because The ripple effects from this, you don't know how tremendous it is. It is truly like a tsunami. The ripple effect from this and how it elevates the collective and those that are to come after us. How it heals hearts. Don't take it lightly is what I'm hearing. A lot of what we see in society today, with men coming against women and women coming against men, and how the family dynamic is under attack, or there's this agenda against it. And I don't care what the nationality is. It really, if we look at it, stand back and just look at the bigger picture. But I'm also hearing there's a healing of the nation. And that's what this Vesica Pisces is all about. Card number 26. That 2 and that 6 there. 6 and 2 is 8. It's time to step into the abundance of family connections, family dynamics. It's time for this energy of inner peace and to actually manifest that. There is a growth that is happening. There is a beauty that is occurring. And it is going to feel like a miracle. I don't know where you want me to go with that. I'm not even going to lie. The card is sexual arts. I get this energy that sexuality won't be as distorted. When you look at advertisements, when you listen to music today, everything specifically wants you to be a straight up hoe. Promiscuous AF. Get it in where you can, how you can. Get that money, girl. Get that money. Get that girl. Get, like what? Shake that ass. Shake that ass. Ooh, shake that. Come on, man. Sexuality was really an art. It wasn't meant to be as distorted as it is. Sexuality, sex in general, is a creation energy. And when you can distort the creation energy, because that's how we all got here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We came through sex. We came through sex, right? And so, what is the perception? What is the perception that's being motivated today? Because if a lot of you think about it, after you have sex with someone, let's keep it real. Let's keep it really all the way real. You tell yourself that you feel good. And for some of us, we literally like tricked your mind into saying, yes, it feels good to sleep with 2, 3, 4, 5. Girl, I got this one this week. I'm lined up with Tommy next week. He be buying me red bottoms. Dog, I hit that. She on fire. Literally, she might be on fire. You better watch that. But I got a question for you. When you're alone, at the end of it all, is there this energy of guilt? And this guilt isn't for the other person. I'm getting this guilt is about you. Because you literally allowed your energy, your sexual arts energy, to to be connected to someone you can't even remember their name. You sought the instant gratification. So it felt good in the moment, but when you're really alone and you sitting with yourself, which is why most people don't go alone and sit with themselves, which is why for a lot of people, confirmation like a mofo, which is why most people don't like to hear their own thoughts. There's always something to distract you. You got a phone in your hand, you got music playing. You can't sit quietly and hear your own thoughts because a lot of times the guilt comes up. The guilt of how you literally violated your spirit, your energy, giving it out, your vital life force dropping seeds in every chick you come across. Did you know that your sex is a sacred energy? Not just to be given out to any girl, any guy. Women, don't you know that your womb becomes contaminated with a lot of men's sperm and their energy, and you wondering why you fighting with your kids? You wondering why you fighting with yourself? I didn't know this reading was going here today, but we here now. So here's that 31 again. How can we find peace? Where you don't have to have that guilt. And only you really know if you feel guilty. This isn't any way, shape, or form in any kind of judgment. That's not what this is about. This is about bringing awareness. And the awareness starts with self. Where am I not being truthful to myself about how I'm using my sexual energy, about my connections to my children, about my connections to my partner, to my connection to the divine? How do we implement that peace? Where there's peace within the family, where there's peace in your partnerships, where you feel nurtured, not guilty, where you feel nurtured in your sexual connections, where your children feel nurtured by you, where you can heal and also feel nurtured. Where you're able to express yourself in a peaceful way, without guilt, without shame, where you're standing in your knowing. It's going to take some creativity. It's going to also take an end to not truly expressing yourself in a healthy way. Because for some of us, if we're being honest, we use sex as a way of expression. And sex becomes like your... Okay, so some people when they're going through stuff, they smoke cigarettes. Some people drink. Some people pop pills. Some people eat. Some people have sex. Because you just want to feel good in that minute. And I get it. The endorphins, orgasms. Whew, yes, they feel good. This is 18 and over channel. So we going with it today. But after that orgasm, how do you feel when that person's walking out of your bed? When a month later you can't even remember their name, but their sexual energy is still attached to you. How do we honor ourselves and honor our ancestors? And when I say honor our ancestors, this is about you're a part of a lineage. So those that you connect to, that you have children with, are also going to be a part of that lineage. Are you choosing wisely, or do you hate your partners and then you hate the child because they look like the mom or they look like the dad? How do we use our creative energy to find peace about these things? To express our sexual energy in a healthy way? To express our communication in a more creative, balanced, peaceful way? These are questions it's time for us to ask and become aware of. And it is happening. That's what this Vesica Pisces is all about. The abundance of awareness that's coming forth. And then not just the awareness of it, but the implementation of creating this timeline where it's peaceful, where there's miracles, where there's growth, where there's actually leadership in our communities, throughout the communities of the community. There's also this energy of honoring the ancestors, or honoring the Most High, whatever it is you do to honor the wisdom you receive through the spiritual realms when you're tapping in. I'm going to grab some tarot and wrap this up. What messages do you have for us, please? Not like that. Deck a little big for my hands. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay. 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 Thank you. Okay, so the first thing that popped out was this Queen of Pentacles, where we're feeling more abundant in our earth manifestations as we're bringing in this wisdom from higher heights. I think these came out next. Where there is love that's overflowing, stability within family. I think I'm going to put this one here. Okay, we have the, is that everything that popped out? Yeah. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Temperance. So, Major Arcana Temperance here. That's that connection with this Vesica Pisces energy, where there is this alchemizing of the distorted feminine energy into a more divine energy. That's where there's healing, balancing of Ace of Cups, love, Four of Wands, stability, family, a celebration, a dance, as this alchemizing is happening. As we take this leap of faith to allow these miracles to happen, not being too stubborn and holding on to the thoughts and the things we've already manifested and created, Pentacles, but allowing this change to come forward. Becoming aware of the changes. allowing the love to overflow into our families, through ourselves, to ripple out. There are messages that are going to be coming in. Pay attention as you're becoming more aware, for many of you, of your, part you play, because there's insight for those of you who are tuned in, downloads, wisdom, clarity. The crystals we have to assist this energy are the obsidian. So some of you, you're going to feel like you need protection, emotional protection. Spiritually, I get that you're already protected. But even there, so because energetically, some aren't going to like certain things that are being said. The fact that I even said that it's an agenda, an attack on the family, energetically set me up to be attacked from those who don't think the same. Don't forget, thoughts are your energy in motion. The thoughts behind emotions is what sets certain energies in motion. So some people are going to be thinking, the nerve of her, what attack on the family? There's no attack. I'm not a distorted feminine because I'm a man that wants to be a woman. I'm not a distorted feminine because I'm a woman that wants to be a no judgment. Your life is your life. Your path is your path. I'm just calling a spade a spade. And I know that's why the obsidian crystal was one of the first ones to pop out here. Obsidian is one of those crystals that's all about energetic protection. And it's one of the strongest known crystals it is when it comes to protection. It allows you to be protected from negative energy that's coming in. And when you say things like there's an attack on the family, there is energy that comes in from those that don't want those kind of messages to go out. The obsidian also helps you to transmute negative energy in your daily life. When you hold an obsidian to your third eye each morning during your meditation, it creates a protective shield around you. And I do have an obsidian crystal. I do need to cleanse it and bring it out. I would show you what it looks like, but it's not in my reach right now. So for those of you who are looking for any type of protection, especially those of you that are a part of this tsunami of influx of wisdom, guidance that's ushering in this healing of the divine feminine, your meditations in the early rising with an obsidian crystal will assist you as you go throughout the day to form your protective barrier around your aura, your chakras. And then we also have the chrysocolla. Now this crystal is very unique in that for many of you that are recognizing distorted feminine energy within you, around you, that you grew with, that you just want to heal. It could be your sisters, your aunts, your daughters, your nieces. This crystal helps you when you're suffering from heartbreak, from heartache, especially for those of you who have been in very toxic personal relationships. The chrysocolla can help you to connect to what the real you needs. And it helps you to realize that you're allowing toxic energy in, causing you emotional harm. So the chrysocolla will assist you to let go of that toxic energy. So these two crystals together is like a powerhouse to strengthen your aura so that you're not allowing toxic energy in, and to strengthen, like fortify, so that you have a barrier against the negative energy. And so this is what they look like up close. The chrysocolla and the obsidian. Those are like powerhouse combination, okay, against toxicity and negative energy. And with that, I will close out this reading. I want to thank you for joining me. Tonae Star here with Tonae Star Enterprises. Even though it ended on a somber note, remember that for those of you who are connecting with this message and it's resonating for you, it's because there's this new innovation of energy that's coming in. For many of you, it does have to do with balancing out distorted feminine energy with the divine feminine energy, but for others of you, it's with your partnerships. And these partnerships for some are about business, because there's going to be new inventions, innovations that you're creating. For many of you, these innovations and inventions are going to assist the collective in whatever way. It could be you coming up with a new form of meditation or writing a book or a healing technique. But the reading, as it started out, was about this infectious energy where there is a new energy, newness being created, new innovations. So continue to allow the tenderness and the compassion that you have, not being and being adamant about setting your boundaries and setting up your energetic protection using your crystals. The chrysocolla and the obsidian are two of them that are like powerhouses, okay? So thank you for joining me. Tonae Star here with Tonae Star Enterprises, where we stand on business, baby. And where you have now taken another voyage on the Enterprise to the 5D and beyond. Remember to always shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you are still amongst the stars. And to always let your light shine bright. Let your light shine bright. Always let your light shine bright. Do what? Let your light shine bright. Thank you for joining me.